What's going on, guys, and welcome to Vlog Talk Friday with myself, Chris, and my wonderful wife, Yvonne. If you guys have been watching the rest of the videos throughout the week with the rest of the Vlog Talkers, you know that our topic this week is on racism. Now, me personally, can't really remember any time I really had to deal with it, per se, like anyone being racist towards me, or even my friends, because growing up in Jersey, we were pretty much a huge, big melting pot, and I really never saw any racism, but what?
What, a melting pot of Italians?
Yes. Anyway, I thought at least my portion of what I would talk about is racism in the military, with me being in, and I mean, you do see it from time to time, and it's pretty crappy that it does happen. But as far as the military is concerned, we have a zero tolerance policy on it, and I have seen guys get booted out of the Army because they were being racist towards somebody else. But the sad part is, you would think that whoever that person is that get kicked out would be an example to everyone else. Hey, this is what's going to happen to you if you do this, and it still doesn't stop it. People seem to not understand that it's destroying unit cohesion, and it's destroying the way the unit's going to work. Well, yeah, and it's going to destroy the way the unit works. I mean, really, from our perspective, I mean, would you really want to be in a foxhole with somebody who's going to be racist towards you? Because then you're going to sit there and wonder, is this guy really going to help me and protect me and work with me and be my battle buddy if, the crap hits the fan, and just because of my ethnicity or my color of my skin, this guy's not going to help me out. And you would think that in the military, the way that we are, that our standards are higher than most, and we wouldn't have racism. But I hate to say it, it's there, and it really boggles the mind when you see it, because these guys that come in, you're looking at them like you're supposed to be the best of the best. When you go to another country, you're supposed to represent us. I mean, you're supposed to represent the United States. And here you are having guys in Korea and Germany, Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, all over the country, all over the world, representing us in a bad way. And it's a small percentage of those people that ruin it for the rest of us. So I just thought I'd kind of hit on that a little bit as far as racism in the military. And believe me, I'm completely against it. I think it's horrible. I think it needs to be nixed. But like Gio said in his video, it's something that's been there, something that is there, and something that's going to continue to be there until the end of the world, as far as I think. I don't think we're ever going to be able to squash it. But all we can do as better people is be better than those that do it and not do it.
Well, the sad thing is because it's generational. People pass it down. People pass on hatred, just like they pass on likes and dislikes of other things.
True.
For me, I really enjoyed watching the previous Vlog Talkers talk about the racism. I understand where Gio's coming from. European racism is a lot different than American racism. And, spending time with my family in Germany, I learned that, Germans have issue with the Turks, kind of like Americans have, issues with, Hispanics that come across the border. Well, that too. But, I mean, in Europe, it's more country to country as opposed to the color of your skin. Where in America, it's more of an issue of the color of your skin. And growing up, I lost friends, due to the fact that I was a German. And I had a friend who was Jewish. And once he realized, when my grandmother came to visit me from Germany and he realized that I was German, he stopped being friends with me because I was a Nazi, and I'm not a Nazi. But that was something I got teased about over my whole elementary, high school years, and I just always thought it was just so stupid. And then I liked what DJ had to say, God created everything differently. Look at the flowers, look at the trees, look at the animals, everything about what God created is different. So why should human beings be any different? We're all different colors, sizes, shapes. I mean, if we were all the same, we'd be pretty damn boring. So I think we need to embrace the differences in each other, learn from each other, just kind of like, we think about Thanksgiving, since we just had that holiday. It was a whole idea of learning from two different cultures how to use different foods or produce different crops. Well, it's the same thing. I mean, we just have to look at it, that aspect, and not continue on with the hatred. If your family has a certain sort of prejudice, let's break that cycle, just like you would break the cycle of, dating the same people that your parents dated, or watching marriages fall apart or what have you. You need to find a way to break that cycle to learn acceptance and love, because really, if you believe in God, you know that you're called to love one another unconditionally, just like He loves us unconditionally. So that's my thought on it.
And funny enough, when she brought up the whole, her friend saying all Germans are Nazis, I actually had that happen today, literally today at work. I don't even know how we got on the subject of Germany. I can't remember, but one of the people that were in my office said something to the effect of, well, everyone that served in the German army during World War II were Nazis. And I actually stopped them right there. I was like, hold on. I said, that's not entirely true. And I told them about the story about Yvonne's grandfather, where he got forced into it. They pretty much told him, you're going to work for us or we're going to kill your entire family. So when I said that, the soldier looked at me like, I didn't know that. I said, yeah, don't be quick to judge. I said, you don't know what happened. I said, I didn't know until my wife told me about it. I said, I assumed the same thing because that's what you learn in school. That's what's drilled into your head. Okay, at that time, all Germans were Nazis. End of discussion. But when Yvonne told me, no, that's not what happened, that opened my eyes like, okay, so now I'm not as quick to judge.
They took over my great-grandfather's house and everything, made my whole family live in the attic.
But that's our take on the racism and how we feel about it and different aspects of what we've seen. If you guys want to check us out as far as the blog talk's concerned, down in the description below, I'll have all the penis pouch. I'm sorry. I'll have all the links for Facebook, for Twitter, and for Tumblr. If you want to check out my channel for Austin Happenings, I have Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and now I finally got a Tumblr set up so you guys can check it out. She hates it for some reason, but whatever. And just for some of you that may not know, I don't remember if we talked about it last video, but here, somewhere between February and March, we're going to be packing up and moving to Korea. So that'll be interesting and fun. Now, I want you guys, don't think that we're not going to continue on. We may be out of the loop for a little bit once we get settled in and everything. Mark and the rest of the guys already know this. We are going to continue doing the blog talk from Korea. We just might be a little off schedule with posting because we're about 13 hours ahead over there. So thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you give us thumbs up and subscribe and all that great stuff. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.